Welcome to the last learning objective for chapter 2, which is objective 6 and 7. I've kind of combined the two together here. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you and we'll go through this. Basically, these last objectives talk about some of the policy differences. I'm sorry, some of the two different roles that economists play and really that means in context. So, um, the economist as a policy advisors, there's the Council of Economic Advisors, and economists in Washington play a role in a lot of the different Washington bureaus that you see here. Sometimes their advice is not always followed, which I think is probably true of just about anyone who's an advisor. And really what we focus on in this last objective is why economists might disagree. And the first reason is because they have differences in scientific judgments. And again, how the economic variables are related, what's a leading economic indicator, a lagging economic indicator. And the second reason is because they have differences in values. And so again, when we take a look at the cost versus the benefit of these decisions, sometimes the value judgments might be intrinsic or inherent, and it's difficult to quantify them. So here's some examples on which economists might disagree. But by and large, there's some extent to which a lot of economists do agree. And my next, here I have a YouTube link which really helps to classify and explain the different economic schools of thought. And sometimes that does lead also to differences among economists about what they will agree to or disagree. Table 1 in your book is a really great listing and the proportions to which economists agree with the statements. And some of them might surprise you. For example, number 7, eliminating agricultural subsidies. Number 2, imports and tariffs. We've had a lot of those as of late in the United States, and most economists, 93%, disagree with having protectionist type of policies. So if you do get questions on the test that do talk about, do economists agree with this or do they not? Table 1 in your text is a great resource to use for that. Here's some other statements, again, in the proportion to which economists agree or disagree with those. Okay, pretty short learning pathway, but I wanted to present it before and have kind of a period before we begin chapter 3. In chapter 3, what we're going to do is to take a look at the principle that trade can make everyone better off. And we're actually going to numerically prove that trade can make everyone better off in the long run. So until next time, we'll see you then. Thanks.